show is going to start in just a few moments, but first I have a couple important announcements. First and foremost, the Long Island Court and all its properties are non-smoking, so please refrain from smoking while visiting with us today. Secondly, I know I've given you a lot of maps, papers, and pamphlets. Please hold on to these items and take everything with you when you leave. It can get windy in the Coliseum, and anything blowing into the water behind me or any of our other outdoor exhibits could be extremely harmful to the animals that live there. Next, that center staircase and ramp to my right do make up our one and only emergency exit routes, so please no sitting or standing for any length of time. And last but not least, our show will be about 10 to 15 minutes long. We ask that you please stay seated for the whole duration of the show, since any getting up or moving around can be very distracting to the performers up here on stage, as well as the guests still enjoying the show around you. However, if there is an emergency or if you do choose to leave, please make your way down that center staircase quickly and quietly and exit through the glass doors to my left. The gates to my right have been closed and will remain closed for the whole duration of the show. So if you do choose to exit, there will be no re-entry. And when you do leave, all adults but little ones, please keep them close by you. And please do not approach this half wall in front of me at any point in time, since we will be working with a wild animal right up here on stage. All right, well, with all those rules and announcements out of the way, I asked you guys before, how are you doing? And you're pretty quiet, so we're going to have to try that again. So what do you guys say? Are you ready for a show? Yeah! Well, that was much better. Well, welcome to our California Feline Coliseum, sponsored by Bridgehampton National Bank. My name's Colleen, I'll be the host of your show. And joining me up here in just a moment will be the star of your show. She goes by the name of Bunker. Bunker is one of our female California felines. She is 14 years old and weighs in about 180 pounds. And joining Bunker today will be our good friend and trainer, Megan. Now, you guys did a great job for me before, and this is where all your applause really does count. So put your hands together and help me welcome your two stars. That's right, it's Megan and Bunker. And Bunker's pretty warm and can say hello to welcome you to our show. Hey there, ladies. Now, if you see anything you like, anything at all, please don't be shy. Bunker here really does appreciate all of your applause. And that is perfect, just like that. The seeing Bunker give you all a nice big wave hello just reminded me of something. It has been such a busy morning so far, I don't think Megan and Bunker have had a chance to say hello to one another today. No, that is just not right. So let's give these two a moment to have the proper greeting they both deserve. With a nice flipper shake. Very cute, you two, but it seemed like you fooled most of your fans, but you did not fool me. I know these two are much closer than a simple flipper shake, so this time, ladies, don't hold back. With a nice fishy kiss on the cheek. It does take a lot of trust and teamwork to work with a wild animal such as your star, Bunker. Now, Bunker told me before the show she wants to start off her show correctly this morning by showing off some of her dance moves. So what do you guys say? Do you want to see Bunker dance today? That's what we thought, so we're going to get her favorite song on, and when you hear the beat, just clap along to help her keep the rhythm. All right, Bunker, I hear a tune, start to move. Now we know here at Big French it could be difficult to tell the differences between California sea lions, such as your star Bunker here, and her cousin the true seal, such as our harbor and gray seals, which you may have seen in our front exhibit, and you might see Calypso, our harbor seals, swimming around in our pool right here. With Megan and Bunker's help, we're going to go over some of those differences for you. Now the very first difference we found the neck. Sea lions have very long and very flexible necks, Megan's going to use a torque to stretch her neck all the way up there for you guys. But wow, Bunker, not one of your fans was impressed by that, so we're going to take it up a notch. You see, Bunker's neck is so long and so flexible. She can touch her nose all the way to her back. Check that out. Would you look at that flexibility? Now, her cousin, the true seal, has just a flexible neck. It's just not as long as a California feline. The next difference can be found with front flippers. Felines have very long and very powerful front flippers. She's going to give you a great display of both hers right there. Now, she uses her powerful front flippers to pull herself through the water while swimming, just like we were eyes with her arms. While her cousin, the true seal, uses their much shorter front flippers to steer themselves through the water. The next difference can be found in her ears. If you look at the side of Bunker's head, you'll see that she's an external ear flap, which Megan is pointing out for you. These are called tenon. True seals do not have these external ear flaps. They simply just have a small hole behind each of their eyes. Now, the final difference we're going to be pointing out for you guys is found in their rear flippers. Due to her rotating hip bone, Bunker has the ability to tuck her rear flippers up and underneath her body, which makes her very mobile out here on land. As you can see, she had no trouble at all jumping on and off that seat and following her trainer Megan both backwards and forwards with ease. Now, her cousin, the true seal, lacks this rotating hip bone, and they tend to look a little silly out here on land, and Bunker has a great impression. So, Bunker, what does a true seal look like out here on land? That's right, like a great big fuzzy instrument. Let's go out here, superstar. She's acting awfully silly for us. But she is in fact correct. When a true seal comes out here on land, they scooch around their bellies with their rear flippers tucked out behind them. But now that you know the main differences, make sure to try to point them out for yourself and check out Bunker and our true seal exhibit a little bit closer today. Now, these two ladies are not done showing off for you just yet, but they're going to make their way inside their exhibit and continue showing off for you in there. But while these two make their way around, let me tell you a little bit more about our California felines. Now, as I said before, Bunker's very weight, like 180 pounds. Now, this is the perfect weight for a female California feline, since they usually max out about 250 pounds. And the front holding pool there is Java. He's our one and only male California feline. He is 14 years old, just like your star Bunker, and he weighs in a very manly 380 pounds. Now, this is the perfect weight for a male California feline, since they usually max out at 800 pounds. So he could more than double in size. And just a moment, you're going to see our brand new feline here. Her name is Mila. She is 2 years old and weighs in about 45 pounds. Now, right now, she's in that back holding pool, and her trainer is going to come and get her, and she's going to come right out here onto her new seat right there. Now, Mila is still getting used to a big crowd, and she's still getting used to doing behaviors in front of people. So when you do see her, let's give her a nice big round of applause to welcome her to her show. And there she is. To her segment. Now, Neela does have a pretty amazing story. About a year and a half ago, she was found along the west coast of the United States, south of California. There, she was found stranded, dehydrated, and starving. A massive stranding is happening in California, where a lot of mothers are abandoning their pups to find food further away from the coast. Now, this is happening because of warmer climate and people are overfishing. So luckily, Neela was rescued from a foundation in Santa Barbara. There, she was nice and healthy, and they built her up to be nice and fat, as you may see there. But she was declared as unreleasable because she wasn't fighting hard enough for her food. Now, felines are very social animals, and they live in large groups called rookeries. So if she wasn't fighting hard enough for her food, they didn't think she could survive in the wild. So about a year ago, we were asked if we would like a brand new feline, and we said, of course. So some of our trainers went to California and brought her over here. Now, for about a year, you could see that she does some behaviors there. She gave me that nice big wave, and she was doing some dance moves, circling right there. But we like to focus on husbandry behaviors, which is a very fancy word for medical behaviors. As you can see right there, Jenna was checking her flippers to make sure if she has any cuts or scrapes. And we try to keep them nice and still so they can stay, so we can see if they have any cuts or scrapes on the rest of the parts of their body. Now, she's giving you a nice big wave hello right there. Now, all of our felines are getting trained to receive eye drops, which is a simple saline solution right now, so if they ever do develop any eye problems, they can always switch it over for medicated ones. They also know how to get all their teeth nice and brushed, so they can stay nice and clean, and they're visited by their doctor every Monday. Now, Neela's segment is just about over, so let's give her a nice big round of applause, and thank her for coming out here today. Now, all of our felines take turns throughout the day. This way there's no competition competition for food or attention. So if you do want to stick around a little bit later, you'll see Jabba, our male California sea lion, doing his own session. But right now it is Bunker's turn, so let's welcome her back to her show. Now, we get a very popular question here at the aquarium, which is, how do we train all behaviors to be seen throughout the show? With Megan and Bunker's help, we're going to answer this question for you. Now, the very first behavior an animal learns here at the aquarium is called targeting. This simply means the animal learns to place their nose to our fish, which they're showing you right back there. Once the animal is comfortable targeting our fish, we can have them target other objects, such as that red and white buoy on a stick called a target pole, or even that colorful ball suspended high above the water. You see, once our animals are comfortable targeting these objects, we can have them followed. Then we can achieve really cool behaviors such as jumping. You see that ball is at the surface of the water, but over time we're able to raise it higher and higher to the point it's at today. But I don't know, you guys, that ball does look awfully high. I think she's going to need some encouragement from her fans. So what do you guys say? Folks, that was all 180 pounds up and out of that water to touch that ball. And for doing such a great job with that behavior and all her others, her trainer Megan rewards her with lots and lots of her favorite food, which is of course fish. Now this is called positive reinforcement, and that is how we train all of our animals here at the Long Island Aquarium. Now, as I said, been saying throughout the show, Bunker is in fact a California sea lion, and this species can be found along the west coast of the United States, all the way south to the Baja Peninsula down to Mexico, all the way north to British Columbia and Canada. And in the wild, they are found in large groups called rookeries. And in these rookeries, they need to be very quick, very agile, and very brave. Not only in the water, but also right here on land. So Bunker is going to prove to you all just how brave she is by making her way to the highest point of her exhibit. And she's made it up there with no trouble at all. So Bunker, not too many of your fans are pretty impressed by that, so let's laugh a little bit more. See, she's actually so brave and so courageous, she's not even afraid to high dive. Bunker,
I want to.
high dive.
This one with butterflies?
That is not a high dive, and your fans are all laughing at you. Do you have anything to say for yourself up there? I absolutely agree with you, and it doesn't seem like your fans understood sea lions, so let me translate. She said she got all the way up there, and she is feeling so brave and so courageous, but she wants to show off her high dive, but she didn't see any of her fans applauding for her, and she, yeah, I think that's exactly what you want right there, Bunker. All right, let's show them your amazing high dive. She is our brave young star. She was just holding out for some more applause. But unfortunately, with that brave, active courage, it does bring us to the end of our show. You guys have been such a great audience. Let's give it up for your two superstars one last time. Now, on behalf of myself, our sponsor, Bridge Hands National Bank, and your superstars, Bunker and Neela, Megan and Jenna, we thank you for coming here today, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at the Long Island Aquarium. Goodbye, everyone.